Hey guys, Fox here. Today I'm going to do a big pickups video and go over pretty much everything I got over December and through the holidays as gifts. So I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible because I do have quite a few things to go through here. So first up, I don't think this was in my last video. I haven't really bothered to check, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But I got Ys Memories of Celceta for the Vita, and I got the Silver Anniversary Edition right up there. I only popped this in for a second. I didn't get a chance to play it a whole lot, but it's probably next on my list because my 3DS has been getting a lot of game time here lately. While I'm talking about this, I'm pretty sure I'll throw up in the corner a little unboxing of it because I haven't seen a lot of unboxings of this, but I'll just do one real quick probably up in the corner so you guys can see what's all in this. It's a really nice set and the game is beautiful from what I saw, yeah. So yeah, Ys Memories of Celceta for the Vita. Alright guys, up next is a 3DS game that I'm playing right now and I'm enjoying the shit out of it. Is Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. This game is fantastic. Great sequel to Link to the Past. Everything they put into this game is amazing. I love the new merging with the wall mechanic. I like the item system. At first I thought I wouldn't like the whole renting thing, but it turned out not to be that bad at all because you eventually get to buy the weapons to keep for yourself. The music is fantastic, all orchestrated tracks. It's just simply brilliant. This is, if I had played this before my Game of the Year, this definitely would have made it in the list. I'm not sure if it would have made Game of the Year, but it definitely would have been at least an honorable mention in that selection. Up next is a game that I picked up at one of my local game stores for an incredible price. For $20, I got Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. Now what's great about this is this thing's still sealed, and he guaranteed me that this was a factory seal, but that was a really good deal. One of these sealed, it goes for at least $60-70 online, so he gave me a pretty awesome deal, and this is a great game, very good port to the Game Boy Advance, and it's something that's really fun and looks great on the TV with the Game Boy player on the GameCube. So yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Up next is a PSP title to add to the collection that I got for Christmas this year, and that is Brave Story, New Traveler. Have not popped it in, don't know a lot about it. I played a little bit of the Brave Story, I believe it was on I can't remember. Might have been the PS2. I don't know. You guys feel free to correct me. But I love the artwork on this. I just think it looks really good. And it's something that Xseed brought us. You know, one of my upcoming favorite publishers out there. Just a typical JRPG. Can't go wrong with them. So yeah. Brave Story, New Traveler. Up next is my Club Nintendo Elite Award. So here's a little certificate with Mario on there. Congratulations on achieving Elite status. Hope you enjoy your Elite status gift. Thank you for your continued support and loyalty. I've already hit Platinum for next year, so I'm pretty well off there. But this year I'm pretty excited for this one. Right here, let's try to get no glare here. It's the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask official soundtrack. This thing has a few discs in it. It's quite extensive. On the back here, I think it says it has 112 music tracks. I'm sure more than half of them are like sound bits and stuff like that. But yeah, this is going to be awesome. I love video game soundtracks, and since this was an award of something that hasn't been released here, that's awesome. Thanks, Nintendo. Next is another soundtrack that I got for my birthday. I have a digital copy of this, but now I have the physical copy, and that's the Tomb Raider original soundtrack. This is really good, guys. It's very atmospheric. It's very low tone. It's very good to listen to and sipping a cup of tea and stuff like that. Very, very good. I highly recommend you guys give this one a try. It's on iTunes and all that stuff as well. But, you know, being a collector, you like to have a physical copy of your stuff. So, Tomb Raider, original soundtrack. Up next is Secret of Evermore. Have not played this, but I know it's in that Gaia series of games. I think it's this, Illusion of Gaia, and I think Terra Enigma, which Time Walk Games gives us a nice port of the game, I guess you could say. But yeah, so I'm hoping that I'll just play through these two, and then if I like them enough, I'll probably go to Time Walk and pick up a Terra Enigma. But yeah, I got this for a fairly decent price at my local game store. A little beat up on the label here, but at least it's still readable and everything. There we go. Secret of Evermore. Up next is a thrift store find for, I think, $1. And that's Disney Adventures in the Magic Kingdom on the NES. Another Capcom Disney game. Sorry guys, I probably keep holding the game over here. I'm still getting used to the camera. But yeah, I remember playing this as a kid. It was alright. You know, it keeps you entertained. It was neat how you just go around the Magic Kingdom. But yeah, not much else to say. Up next at one of my local game stores, I have the Nintendo GameCube version of this game. But I had to have the original Dreamcast copy. And that's Skies of Arcadia. This is probably one of my more favorite Dreamcast games. I had this when the Dreamcast originally came out and absolutely loved it. And I played the GameCube version too, which has more stuff in it, more islands to look through, additional dungeons and stuff like that. But I still prefer the Dreamcast version. I think just the system itself made the colors stand out more than the GameCube. And this was a very bright, beautiful game on the Dreamcast. It's your turn-based combat, RPG, exploration, you build your own pirate island and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. I highly suggest this game. Skies of Arcadia on the Dreamcast. Alright guys, up next is something I supported on Indiegogo from one of our local, or not local, but our YouTube guys that we sure a lot of us watch, and it's the complete first season of the Game Chasers. I supported them and got, sent in a few extra bucks to get the one random free game, and it was garbage, but that's the gamble I played. It's a written all over copy of Gauntlet 2. It's got crap on the back, all over the label. I mean, I have a clean, very pristine copy of Gauntlet 2, so this is pretty much trash. So thanks, Billy and Jay. But they didn't know. They had to spread out the love and stuff. But I'm really excited to have this. They put a lot of work into their YouTube channel and all their episodes, and I wanted to support them for giving me lots of entertainment. And now I get to have a physical copy of their first season. I'm not sure how many seasons there are. I think they've on 3 now, so this is a little behind, I'm sure. But it's got a lot of stuff they threw into this, which is really nice. Deleted scenes, some extra episodes, the special episodes. They even eventually threw in a third disc in this little sleeve, the super duper sexy Game Chasers bonus third disc of Doom, which just includes a couple of random things on that DVD. But yeah, I'm excited. I'll probably get to watching this here soon. I'm going to go through a little YouTube kick, watch Johnny Millennium's Happy Console Gamer movie, and then slam through some Game Chasers as well. Next, I found this at a thrift store. Lucky me, finding Sega Saturn games. It's Bug. It's a okay game, nothing fancy, but whenever I find some Saturn games that I'm remotely interested in, I'll add them to the collection, as long as it's not sports crap or too much racing stuff, that stuff, or shovelware. But yeah, Bug is an okay platformer, and this is just a nice game to beef up the Saturn collection just a little bit. Next for the PS3 is the Best of the PlayStation Network Volume 1. I can't wait to see what comes in Volume 2. but we got a lot of cool games here. We got the Vikings attack game. Sound Shapes is really good. Tokyo Jungle, which is very interesting but a lot of fun, and Fat Princess, which is a really good game. I'm glad that they're doing this. I'm hoping that Xbox will do this as well to release all those fantastic digital games that were on Live and PSN. That's just good to have a physical disc with that, so you can always play it. But yeah, that's the PlayStation Network. Alright, up next I picked up a copy of Dark Souls on the 360. I did not pay that price because, GameStop. Oh, we got one copy, but it's new, but it's open. And I was like, nah, I don't like that shit. Don't tell me it's new. You took the shrink wrap off. It's not new anymore. But, luckily the person that was working behind the desk was kind enough and, saw it, and she looked at the disc and was like, oh, I guess I'll give you 10% off for some extra, for like dust wear, I think on the disc is what she called it. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks. So, every little bit helps. Sometimes you got some good employees at those GameStops. But yeah, so I have a couple friends who want to play through this before Dark Souls 2 comes out, and they want to rock it on the 360. So I went ahead and picked up a copy. Alright, there we go. Up next is something I saw at a local Target after Christmas. And I had some Christmas money, extra money, just to blow on whatever I wanted. So I saw 3 of these there, and I decided, and I passed on it. And then later that night, I was like, I kind of do want one of these. I think these are going to be one of the rare versions of this system. And when I went back, there was only one left, and I was happy that I got it. But it is the Wii Mini. And it comes with a copy of Mario Kart Wii, which I don't own. So that makes me happy. Not to mention I get an extra Wii Motion Plus, and it's just a standard gaming system. No internet connectivity. It doesn't support any GameCube stuff. I mean, it's very basic, bare bones Wii gaming machine, which I'm okay with. So, I had the original release day Wii. I mean, it still worked fine, but it's nice to have this as a backup, or I probably might use this and keep the original Wii in working condition. So, yeah, I got a couple games I need to play on the Wii, so this is a good addition. I mean, I still have the Wii U, and I know that plays Wii titles, but I don't know, I'm a sucker for just playing my games on the original system. Up next is not gaming related, but I thought it was a really cool item. Really neat coffee table book, really, and that's the Star Trek The Visual Dictionary. This is really cool. It goes through all kinds of stuff. It goes through ships, characters, weapons, items, tricorders, phasers, torpedoes, all that stuff, and it has a little chronological order for all the Star Trek stuff from the original series all the way through a bunch of the movies. I've read through most of it, but I don't think it has any of the reboot stuff in it, from the recent couple of Star Trek movies. But it's really cool to look through and just check out all the specs on different ships and weapons and stuff. It's kind of neat. Up next is also not gaming related, but it is an awesome board game. Well, it's not really a board game, it's a card game. It's a deck building game, but it's in the board game fashion, as the games only take maybe half an hour to an hour to play, and that is Dominion. I'm sure a lot of you have played this game. It is a ton of fun. It doesn't take long. Like I said, 30 to 60 minutes a game. 2 to 4 players that's the limitation to this game, is that it's only 2 to 4 players, which you get just a couple of guys together and or gals, and it's just a ton of fun. You build these little decks each time you game. It's got a ton of replayability, obviously. So yeah, if you guys ever want to get a good board game and haven't played Dominion or don't own Dominion, I highly suggest it. It's a lot of fun. Alright guys, lastly is a really neat calendar that I got from the wife for Christmas, and that is Legend of Zelda's calendar. I really like this. It's got a lot of great, bright, vibrant artwork. I'll show you all the different ones on the back here. So it's pretty incredible. I like just the simplicity of it and just the great artwork from the Zelda series. I've already started to fill this in. I use this as like my gaming calendar, so I'll put in like release dates and stuff like that on it, and just hang it in the game room so I can reference when some games are coming out and all that other stuff. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed checking out my December pickups, and I hope you stuck around till the end. Alright guys, thanks for watching.